Welcome, brave souls, to a journey that will take us to the corners of the earth where the veil between our world and the next is at its thinnest. In the vast tapestry of human history, there are threads that are woven with the uncanny, the eerie, and the downright chilling. These are the tales that make our spines tingle, our hearts race, and our minds wonder about what truly lurks in the shadows. Today, we embark on a spectral safari, a phantom pilgrimage if you will, to 10 of the most haunted places in the world. Each one is steeped in a history of horror, brimming with tales of the supernatural. From the whispers of the wind to the wails of the night, every creaking door and flickering light holds a story waiting to be told. Now you may wonder, how have we chosen these 10 haunted haunts? Well, it's not just about the number of ghost sightings or the chill factor, though those definitely play a part. We've delved into the depths of each location's history, the tales of terror that have been passed down through generations. We've considered the consistency of the paranormal activities reported and the credibility of the witnesses. And most importantly, we've looked at the impact these places have had on the people who've dared to venture into their eerie embrace. So, we're not just talking about creaky old houses or abandoned asylums, we're talking about places that have etched themselves into the very fabric of their surroundings. Places that have left a palpable sense of dread in their wake. From ancient castles to forsaken forests, from desolate penitentiaries to isolated islands, these are the realms where the living and the dead seem to coexist. Our journey takes us across continents, through time, and even into the realms of the afterlife itself. Along the way, we'll unravel the mysteries, confront the fear, and perhaps even come face to face with the unknown. So clutch your blankets a bit tighter, for we are about to tread on haunted grounds. Our first stop is the Eastern State Penitentiary, a castle-like structure in Philadelphia where echoes of past atrocities still linger. This foreboding fortress, with its looming stone walls and iron bars, has a dark and troubled past. Built in the early 19th century, it was designed to inspire penitence in its inhabitants, a new experiment in reform. However, the reality was far from this lofty goal. In its heyday, the penitentiary was home to some of the most infamous criminals of the time, and the conditions were brutal. Solitary confinement was the norm, and tales of cruel punishments are numerous. Over the years, numerous reports of paranormal activity have emerged. Shadows moving in the corner of your eye, disembodied voices echoing through the abandoned cell blocks, and chilling cold spots are just a few of the eerie phenomena reported. Once a place of reform, now a dwelling for the restless spirits, the Eastern State Penitentiary. Next, we voyage to the eerie island of Dolls in Mexico, where thousands of lifeless eyes follow your every move. South of Mexico City, nestled among the ancient waterways of Xochimilco, lies a chilling spectacle, an island shrouded in the ghostly gaze of countless dolls, hung from trees and scattered throughout the undergrowth. This uncanny tableau is the legacy of the island's lone caretaker, Don Julian Santana Barrera. Legend tells he found the lifeless body of a young girl floating in the canal. Haunted by her untimely demise, Barrera began collecting discarded dolls from the trash and the canals. He hung them around the island as a tribute to the deceased girl, hoping to appease her restless spirit. Over 5 decades, the island transformed into a spectral gallery. Visitors often report unsettling phenomena, dolls blinking, whispering, and even moving their limbs. Barrera himself mysteriously drowned in the same canal where he found the girl. A chilling tribute to a lost soul, the island of dolls waits in its silent vigil. We journey next to the heart of Scotland to the ancient and mysterious Edinburgh Castle. Perched atop a volcanic rock, this fortress is a silent witness to centuries of bloodshed and warfare. Its stone walls have seen the rise and fall of kings, the clash of armies, and the whispers of secret plots. But it isn't just the living history that keeps Edinburgh Castle alive. The spectral inhabitants, echoes of the past, continue to roam these ancient halls. From the headless drummer boy whose beats echo in the dead of night to the ghostly piper lost in the castle's secret tunnels, each spirit has a tale to tell. There's the lady in grey, forever searching for a book she once lost, and the prisoners of war from bygone eras, their anguished cries still heard on stormy nights. Each ghostly encounter adds another layer to the castle's chilling narrative. A fortress steeped in history, Edinburgh Castle stands echoing tales from the other side. From Scotland, our journey takes us to the hauntingly beautiful ruins of Bangor Fort in India. This 17th century fort is shrouded in a chilling myth, one that has turned this once thriving city into a desolate ghost town. Legend speaks of a wizard who fell in love with a beautiful princess. When his advances were spurned, he cursed the city to destruction. It's believed that no one who stayed within the fort walls after sunset ever returned. A curse that seems to have held true as the fort now stands abandoned, a haunting reminder of its past glory. Reports of strange sounds, ghostly apparitions, and an eerie feeling of being watched have been shared by those brave enough to venture here. Some even claim to have seen spectral figures wandering the ruins under the pale moonlight. A city frozen in time, Bangor Fort remains a testament to the unseen forces that surround us. Our next stop takes us to the shores of Italy, to the forsaken Poveglia Island. This isolated spit of land bears a history steeped in darkness and despair. Its story begins as a quarantine station during the bubonic plague, a pit stop of death where the infected were left to perish. The cries of the dying still echo in the wind, a chilling reminder of the past. Poveglia's tale of horror doesn't end there. In the early 20th century, a mental asylum was erected on its cursed grounds. Rumors tell of a doctor who performed unspeakable acts on the patients, driven to madness by the island's dark influence before taking his own life. The asylum now stands empty, a ghostly monument to the island's gruesome history. Its halls are silent, save for the whispers of the tortured souls left behind. An island marked by death, Poveglia continues to echo with the cries of the tormented. We return to the United States, to the chilling corridors of Waverly Hills Sanatorium. Nestled in the state of Kentucky, this former tuberculosis hospital is a haunting reminder of the battle fought against the deadly disease. Built in the early 20th century, Waverly Hills was a place of refuge for those struck down by the White Plague. Over the years, it's said that over 60,000 patients succumbed to their illnesses within these walls, their spirits forever trapped in its eerie corridors. Visitors and paranormal investigators have reported unexplainable phenomena, shadowy figures, chilling whispers, and the unsettling sound of children's laughter echoing through the empty wards. The most infamous apparition, the Creeper, a dark, terrifying entity that crawls along the floors and walls, has been known to instill overwhelming dread in those who encounter it. A monument to the battle against disease, Waverly Hills now stands as a beacon to the spirit world. A chilling testament to the past and perhaps a gateway to the other side. Our final stop takes us to the serene yet eerie Aokigahara Forest in Japan. A sprawling expanse of green known as the Sea of Trees, it is shrouded in a hushed silence, broken only by the occasional rustle of leaves. The forest's reputation, however, belies its peaceful exterior. In the heart of Aokigahara, a haunting tale unfolds. It's widely known as a common destination for those seeking an end to their earthly journey. This grim reputation has led to a chilling moniker, the Suicide Forest. But the story doesn't end there. Many who ventured into the forest report eerie encounters, whispering voices, and an unshakable feeling of being watched. It's said that the spirits of those who ended their lives here remain, trapped in an endless cycle of sorrow. Aokigahara thus has become a place of paradox, a tranquil yet haunting landscape where the beauty of nature intertwines with tales of despair and the supernatural. A place of quiet despair, Aokigahara whispers stories of the departed to those who dare to listen. We have walked through the shadows, heard the whispers of the past, and felt the chill of the unseen. We've journeyed together through the eerie corridors of Eastern State Penitentiary, to the doll-infested shores of Mexico's haunted island, and into the heart of Scotland's phantom fortress. We've dared to venture into India's ghost town, and felt the haunting presence on Poveglia Island. We've navigated the dark corridors of Waverly Hills Sanatorium and listened to the unending lament of Aokigahara Forest. Why, you might ask? Because there's an undeniable allure to the supernatural, a fascination that dwells deep within us. It's a primal curiosity, a need to understand what lies beyond our mortal coil. It's the thrill of the unknown, the allure of the unseen, and the unending quest for answers that pulls us towards these haunted places. As we step back into the light, remember, the next time you feel a chill run down your spine, it might just be a hello from the other side.